we're live. I sent a signal out not that long ago. I don't know if any of you guys were able to squeeze in. It didn't really give a pullback. I entered, like, I'm in gold buys. You know, usually when I send a signal, it pretty much means just fucking get in the market, right? I don't know if any of you guys were able to squeeze in. It didn't really offer a pullback. I was hoping, like, it was at 54 when I was watching it. So I was getting this entry zone on my phone, typing it. At first, the entry zone was 52, believe it or not. 52.48 was the entry zone at first, and it started moving, and I'm like, man, either I send this shit out or like it was moving. I woke up a little. I passed out earlier. Woke up like I literally woke up, took a buy, and sent that trade. I don't know if any of you guys were able to squeeze in. It's probably setting up gold. What's happening over here? 4 hour looks good. I kind of took off. I was hoping it would have gave like a little bit of a pullback in that moment. It's holding. Came down to like 4 hour demand. 4 hour candle looks pretty good at the moment. Uh, 44, like 44.50 rejected. So we might hold 44.50. From the looks of it. This candle is important. If it closes bullish, next candle. If this candle closes bullish, I could probably send another signal on the next candle. I like 44.60, 44.55 area. So I'll have to watch this candle. I mean, we could chase an entry right now, assuming this candle is going to go up more, but maybe next candle even. This, like, I think we're flipping bullish on gold. This candle has an hour and 45 minutes left on it, so it's like next candle could still push too. USD's down. Yeah, dollar's pushing up. However, like gold's kind of like, to me, that's why I sent the buy. I was trying to get it out. There's people, like, I send a signal out and a couple people sent me some messages on Discord. A couple of you guys DM me on Discord like, yo, look at this. There's a couple people out there that are literally, I sent that signal and 2 minutes later I get 3 messages from people like, yo, look at this, look at this, look at this. And I'm like, no way. Yeah, like, I don't even care about people copying my trades, but this is free money I'm giving to people, and usually I don't do this for free. And there's no shortcuts in trading. If you're copying my trades and pretending they're like yours, and you're sending them to your group chats and your whatever, your academies, your mentorship, I'm just gonna tell you, there's no shortcuts in trading. If you want to get as good as me, you can't be the person who's dependent on others too so much. The reason I'm as good as I am is because I had no one like that to depend on too. Like, There's no shortcuts though. It's not gonna make your trading like easier if you're someone that's out there copying someone else and acting as if it's your own work. It's not gonna make things easier for you. Yeah, there's no shortcuts. And then that goes back to, see, everyone thinks trading's a team sport too. Gold, 4-hour flipping, next 4 hour. If this closes bullish, I could, like, we have an hour and 43 minutes left. I'll probably send another signal. Yeah, like, I don't know. Like, you can't have other people pay you or act like you're a mentor or a coach and be using someone else's signals. It's just like, if people are paying you money or following you in that essence of like, you're a coach, you're a guru, you're a mentor or whatever, and you're using like other people's work, it's like, how are you gonna get better? Yeah, like this 4 hour, we got now. It's just patience, waiting for the next entry. Like, that would have been entry number 1, but like, there still could be a bigger move. Like, we're not limited to entries. Like, I bet I could find another entry. It's depending on how this 4 hour closes. And we wouldn't just be limited to one entry. Yeah, probably a lot of people miss that trade. But watch, if this 4 hour closes bullish, we could literally pretty much get like the same trade. Maybe not the same, like this, the same trade again, but maybe not the same entries. Maybe a little bit higher entries, but still ultimately in the same move. 4 hours looking good. Just shift it out, break a structure on the 5-minute, 15-minute. Next pullback. So like new zone, like probably look for 44.60, 44.55 area. At the most, like this could still possibly be valid, the area, depending on how the 4 hour closes. But when we're looking at price right now, especially if this goes a little bit higher and then pulls back. But even now, like, it could still come back between 44.60, 44.55. Maybe even that 44.50, 44.60 area, and still give the same move. Imagine that if we had like 15.30, 15.30. Imagine if we had like an hour down. So still could be looking for pullback scenario. Hey man, if you're there's some copycats out there. At least you guys copying the right cat. Probably, yeah, the 4 hour looks strong. There's probably another signal with 44.60, 44.55 area. Like this thing is looking like it's like we had a big dip. For hours it was dropping. So like 15-minute, the 5th to 15-minute pulls back. Could watch that, like watch for the 15-minute to pull back. Or like I said, it's really simple. Like it's gonna just take time. Entry on the next 4 hour. So we're not gonna be on for long because all we got like really went over enough here. Like we want to pull back on gold. I want that maybe to line up even with like the 4 hour. If the 4 hour can close bullish. If this 4 hour can close bullish, that could line up a signal for the next 4 hour. Next 4 hour on open could pull back. Maybe there's a pullback when it opens. Like I said, maybe 44.60. Closer to that or a little bit lower. And we reject, make another move. But yeah, that's all. We kind of got to wait for it tonight. I mean, gold has reversed. It's trading in that previous support. Like if 15, like I said, if 15 can pull back, like if it can start pulling back like the 15, come back to like revisit where we just came from. Even if this, or especially if this even pushes up more. That's all I'm really thinking for gold right now for London session. Like I said, this 4 hour candle's moved quite a bit, so it's like there's only so much movement it can do with the time remaining on it. We have an hour and 36 minutes left on the 4 hour, so with the time remaining, there's only so much movement that can happen on this 4 hour. So like the trade's probably on the next 4 hour, the next signal. So yeah, just pay attention. Maybe over the next hour or so, maybe hour or two. Yeah, maybe like this 4 hour has what, hour and 35 minutes. So maybe over the next hour to 2 hours, there's another possible signal loading. So like I said, depending on the 4 hour, I'll be watching it. There might be another signal. Like I said, I could see another signal depending on how this closes. To me, I think it'll close bullish. It'll probably close bullish. I mean, there's an hour and 35 minutes remaining, so I think it will... I think it'll close bullish once it's done. So next signal. Next signal, like I said, I tried, like an hour ago. Some of you guys that are a bit more experienced might have just seen it and got in, it was kind of a quick one, but the setup was there. Fortunately, it didn't pull back too much. But there's probably going to be another one loading on next candlestick. Let's say monitor 4460, 4455 area, or even, 4460, 4450, that area that we rejected. Right now price is at 65, but it's like this candle, the most this candle would probably push up to would be like 70, maybe 69, 70. Like this candle is not going to go all the way up to 80. The most this candle would probably push up to is like 70. It's already made some significant movement. It would be the next candlestick that's more likely to push up and give like a bigger move, or the rest of the move. Are we still bullish? We're going to find out today. This is London session, so we're going to see how London session holds, where this is before New York. Maybe it can go up before New York. I don't really see anything else to look at. This is on the 4 hour too, so it's a good setup because it's on the 4 hour. We came down to a pretty good area on the 4 hour where there's demand, where there's some previous resistance. So let's see. Like I said, another signal possibly loading. Try to get pullbacks at this point. I think like buyers are stepping in, trying to reverse, getting control. So I think good pullbacks could get you in that continuation move. Some of it, some rebound. I think price wants to bounce back up here. 64, 65 right now. So yeah, like watch 4460, 4455 area. Keep an eye on that area. Keep an eye, keep an eye, keep an eye. Yeah, they got the ADP, the non-farm estimate today. Later today. I mean, that's in New York session. This move could happen before New York. Like, it's 3 a.m. Like, the candle closed an hour and 31 minutes. Like, we could get a move before New York. You don't have to think too much about the news when you're in these hours. When it's New York, you can always find movements even before New York happens. Even for like, there's enough time to catch a trade even before the news. Like you saw, like a lot of us almost did there with that one. Like what I think about Bitcoin right now, not too much. Like I don't trade Bitcoin. Like I don't trade it like that. Like I'm not a Bitcoin day trader. So I don't look at it day by day. Like, I think it'll go here. If it go, I think in terms of months and years when it comes to Bitcoin. I don't think in terms of like hours or days. So I don't really like to. Like I'd have to look like. For me to day trade Bitcoin, I'd have to look at it for 5 seconds and something really obvious be there. Like, I don't really look at Bitcoin like that, so I'm just a Bitcoin holder. So I just think in terms of months when it comes to Bitcoin, or years. I don't know. I don't really have like a day trading intraday opinion on Bitcoin right now. Just long term, just been holding. I mean, the market's been just sideways. So, like, Bitcoin's just been pretty sideways. Fear levels low, accumulating. So, for me, it's just like places to accumulate or just hold. And I don't day trade. I don't look at Bitcoin like that on a daily basis. Like, okay, I don't ever go to Bitcoin's chart. All right, let's see what Bitcoin's doing. If there's any setups. It's not really like I do for gold. Like right now, I don't know. Don't really see much. Like maybe we push up like above this level. I don't like trading Bitcoin. I don't trade Bitcoin. I only trade gold. So my view on it is months. Like where Bitcoin is and has just been, it's for me a place to buy or just hold for months. I don't really like view it like that. I don't know, like not really much of an opinion. Other than just the same stuff I kind of just been talking about, like with what we're here, we're low. I mean, trying to get out of that. I'd probably go crazy if I day traded Bitcoin. I have, but just maybe at certain times where the market's moving a certain way, or like I have day traded it, but I don't do that. Like I have in certain conditions, certain times where I'm just feeling like it, where I've felt like it, but I don't ever like always plan to. I don't know. It did have a break of structure. A lot of coins had a break of structure. So like pretty much tried to like pull back here. I'm starting red. Gold. So yeah, gold. Just gonna keep an eye on the 4 hour, guys. Like I said, nothing's changed. Same stuff. We could sit here for the next hour and 26 minutes, and I'll just say the same thing. Waiting for the 4 hour. Waiting for the 4 hour. So, gotta wait for the 4 hour and see how that goes. Crypto, I'm just a holder. Like, I think in terms of months, like months, years. I just kind of take the market for stage by stage, phase by phase. Like this is the first sign that the market made a low here. Pretty much every morning, Bitcoin dumps at like 10 a.m. It seems. I don't like the price action to trade like this. Like I'm happy I'm not a Bitcoin trader because I don't like this. This doesn't look clear to me. I could break it down and study it and learn it, and but I don't want to. Gold's way easier, I think. Yeah, gold's pushing. Tried to get the signal out, just moved quick. Oh man, my eye. I don't know. It couldn't get above 93,000, so like it tried to get above 93K, but there is resistance there. Honestly, when any like 9 out of 10 times I look at Bitcoin's chart, I'm not gonna see anything. I'm gonna be, whatever. Let me just go back to gold. 9 out of 10 times. Like I'd say like 8 or 9 out of 10 times I look at Bitcoin and currency pairs too. Like if you guys asked me to look at Bitcoin, we could look at Bitcoin every day and we'd probably find like one good, I don't know, one setup a week, two maybe. Like we wouldn't find a lot. And that's just how I'm adjusted to the charts. Like, I haven't studied Bitcoin trading like that. Like, I can, but to me, it's like, I don't know, the price action. I'd probably just focus on it at certain times of the day. Like lately, there's been patterns of like pumps and dumps, pumps and dumps. Yeah, gold's pretty much like gone right now, but like I said, same thing. Next candle, gonna wait for that. I'm gonna wrap it up though. Notice these days gold doesn't move during the London session. What do you mean? It doesn't move during the London. What do you mean? What are you talking about? It doesn't move during London. Moves pretty good during London. I've been Monday moved up, pumped up, dumped down. Like Monday pre-London. That's why we consider pre-London volume. Pre-London volume. Not just London isn't just like 3 a.m. It has to start moving right at 3. You got pre-London volume as well. Late Tokyo pre-London volume coming into London session. Um, I disagree. 2 a.m. Monday pumped up and dumped down. Like there was movement there. Even last night. Last night gold moved a lot during London. Well, we just had holiday week as well. Like you had some days of lower volume in the markets, holiday weeks, right? We just went through holiday weeks in the market, but like um, London has moved. It just depends on where the chart is. Like look at London session on Friday. Gold went up, hit $4,400. So like what's moved? Doesn't move. Does something have to move hundreds of pips for it to be classified as movement for you? Valid movement? Because like me, I've been catching moves in London. I disagree. London's been moving. Last night, London moved pretty well. Like 3 a.m. is right here. It dumped before New York session. This thing was already going up. It's volume comes in. It's not about here's a starting time. We need movement after that. Like yesterday, London dropped 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning. It was already going up. It sets itself up a lot of times for New York. Like look at right now. Right now, price is moving. The last over an hour, probably going to keep moving for the next couple hours, and you're getting movement, right? Like I'd say London's been setting up. It depends on how you view it. For me, it sets up. Like look at the trade I'm in this trade. Like I'm in this, and it's like there's opportunities. Like I'm in this trade. I know not everyone got in it because it was kind of quick, but for instance, it's 3:39 in the morning. London session's been open for 40 minutes, and I'm already catching a move. Hopefully, you guys are able to get it. It was a quick one, but like for example, like I'm in this gold trade that's moved already. Like some days the market's gonna move more, some days it's gonna move less. You have to adapt maybe to how the market's moving and where it's moving the most, how you like it. Like yeah, unfortunately, gold was a quick one. you would have had like a couple minutes to enter on gold. You would have literally had like 3 minutes to enter on gold. Hopefully, you guys were able to get it. Damn. It couldn't have given us like 10 minutes. That's the thing. I time things pretty well, if you've noticed, to the point where it's like I've timed things pretty well. Some of you guys might have noticed that. Let me hopefully, you guys. Let me see something. Let me delete that. I was like, obviously, I got in. Like, obviously, you asked me if I got. Yeah, like I got in. I called it out. Like I was entering it. Like I was entered as was calling it out. It's the same setup. It's the same signal. Literally, like this area yesterday, the signal I called out yesterday could have worked like I think like 3 or 4 times now. Um, there was like a few minutes to enter that thing. Like you would have had like 3 minutes maybe. Still same thing. Like next candlestick, possibly an entry. Like just have to maybe find a different zone now. 4460 is a bit farther. But yeah, still maybe next candlestick could provide an entry. No big pullback. Like if we got a little bit of a pullback there, I would have been able to call it another entry, but hopefully you guys some people, yeah, I see some people in the chat got in. Still, yeah, look at 68. This candle still, we got, I think there's an entry. I still, same thing. I bet there's an entry. If this candle closes bullish, like I said, we could just sit here for an hour and 15 minutes, and I'm gonna probably say the same thing the whole time. This candle, we're still waiting for it to close bullish. Next candle could still have an entry. Like it just hit 75. That's like a quarter, so there's probably like resistance gonna come around there. 75 just like pretty much rejected. I want to see this close bullish, get a pullback, enter next candlestick. It was a quick one. Yeah, if you saw it like 5 minutes after, like it was literally like 3 minutes to enter that thing. Sucks when that happens. It happens. Like try to spot signals. Like that's what I mean. Trading sometimes very, very variable. Like, well, like a trade setup can be there in the moment where it's like this is a good time to enter, or oh, we're getting a bit of a pullback. Well, never mind. I just see it broke here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it did push up higher, like I even said before. If it goes up higher and still does the same pullback, it'll probably reject here. That wick Yeah, it'll probably find resistance here, though. Probably going to be some resistance here. Come back down. There's a big wick there, so we'll probably see some resistance come in here. Around this, like, 70, what is that, 74? Yeah. It'll probably reject this, come down. Like, reject, come down. Maybe a move up. Next 4 hour, watching it closely. Watching the next 4 hour closely. Next 4 hour, keeping an eye on it closely. If it gives a wick entry, like the next 4 hour could possibly give like a wick entry. Like a wick pullback. We gotta wait. Some people, man. Some people, I tell you. Wait on it. Next candle, full port. Gold buys. Next candlestick, 4 hour. Next candle. 100% risk. 50% risk. One trade. Sometimes people ask me, Evan, how much do you risk per trade? And I'll be like, depends. I might risk 50% one day, 10% the next day. How much on one trade? That's a variable. 10 to 20%. That's my sweet spot. 50% risk per trade. That's my sweet spot, actually. 50% risk per trade. That's how I be having 100% days. So it makes sense. I'll be having 358% in a week. So it's like, makes sense. No risk, no reward. Damn, gold. Patience. Patience, young ones. Patience. You need the patience. Captain Jack Sparrow. That's what, wow. Yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah. You need the patience, Jack. Yo, I literally have a beer right here. I think I'm gonna go get crunk. I'll be back. Peace. It moves, so it's pre-London session when actual London session starting. No, London. It's already London. It's already London session right now. This is London session. It already moved. It's moving. It doesn't mean it can't move more. This is the 4 hour structure. The next 4 hour candle could go up more. London session started 50 minutes ago. 3 a.m. But London session goes till 12 p.m. London session's a 9-hour session. London session started 50 minutes ago at 3 a.m. So right now it's 3:50. Well, about 4 o'clock in the morning. It's about to be 4 o'clock in the morning in 10 minutes. New York session's in like 5 hours. So, well, New York session 8:30, 9:30 a.m. So there's time, like in 5 hours, like 4 or 5 hours from now. By then, there could be an entry found for a movement, a profitable scenario. Four hours still looks good. We got an hour left, pretty much like an hour and 8 minutes. So the next 4 hours still a part of London, right? We're still gonna be a part of London. We're trading still before New York volume. If you're new, you might be new here. We often talk about pre-London session. Make sure you tune in the sessions because we always talk about like times, pre-London session, Tokyo session, New York session. This candle already moved, but this isn't the candle that we're looking for an entry on. We're waiting for this candle to close. Focusing on the next candle. The next candle could possibly have the entry. We'll see. Like I said, I'm probably gonna end up calling out another signal on gold within now. Well, I said it like 30 minutes ago. So now, like within the next hour, well, a little bit over an hour now. Before I said within an hour or two, we'll probably call another signal. So now we're getting closer to maybe like an hour. Once this is closed, I'd say maybe up to 90 minutes, probably next 90 minutes, there'll be another entry. Probably see another entry in the next 90 minutes. Payment. Cheer. Just looking at something. What is this? Yeah, we're in London right now. Like volume comes into London session, but you have pre-volume too. You have like your pre-market. You have your market open, and then you have pre-market. And I mean, this is forex futures market, so like gold it's open all hours. So it's not like the market's like a scheduled news event in terms of like when the session's open too. Like 3 a.m. It's 3 a.m. I mean, London session. I really consider London session like 2 a.m. So you have like your market open. If you go to Forex market hours. Right now we're in London session. I consider London session like 2 a.m. Like coming into it. Because coming into it, you can find movement. You could even find entries. So even like an hour or 2 hours before London, it's like market can already start picking up with volume. So you have London open, but like London open 3 a.m. But you have like pre-market volume. That could be like between 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock in the morning, like the 2 hours before London. Things can start moving. Literally at 1 a.m. At 1 or 2 a.m. you'll start to see gold moving. Like a lot of days, right at 2 o'clock it'll start moving. Just with volume, like it'll start to be stronger. You'll see more volume come in. Even New York session, like a lot of times I catch trades at like 7 a.m. Entries before 8. Yeah, there's like resistance there. So next 4 hour, we got 1 hour. Let's wait. Let's see if there's an entry on the next candle. I got literally it's 4 in the morning and I'm drinking a beer. Day we got today. Interesting. Yeah, yo, I'll be on. I don't know if I'll be on later, but I'm just gonna look for another signal. I don't know if we'll be on later. Let me see something here. Damn, what a month. Long month. But yeah, I don't know if I'll be on later. I just want to pop up because the 4 hour was looking good and see an opportunity there. That's why I jumped on tonight. See maybe an opportunity with the 4 hour time frame. Just gonna leave it at that for the night. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. Gold maybe setting up on the next 4 hour candle. That's not the last 60 days. Makes no sense. Yeah, I'll see everybody on the next stream tomorrow. I don't know what time I'll be on later, but if you're inside the inner circle tomorrow night, I'll be on at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. If you guys are inside the inner circle, but I'm out. I'll see everybody on the next stream. And yeah, that's gonna be it. Let's keep